Howdy do, buckaroos. I feel like I should say welcome to something at the beginning of these. Should I do that? Should I welcome you? I just feel like it's implied. Okay. I just don't want to, like, steal anybody else's thing. I'll think about it. I'll think about welcoming you, but for now, just assume that you've been welcomed. Just feel the welcoming as its own thing. Anyway, so I have been dying lately because, and I'm sure anybody who's trying to finish a college course inside of this quarantine pandemic era is aware that it isn't the best thing ever, and it doesn't work super well, and your professors don't understand what's happening any more than you do. And they just post everything they can think that you might possibly maybe need to do, which is too many things. If you were wondering, it's too many things. So I've seen very little of what's happening in Sims YouTube right now. But I have seen lilsimsie's shape challenges. Here we go. I speak words for a living. Oh, I'm a writer. Okay. So, the Octagon house that she built is very cute and a very good idea, but with such an odd shape, I thought the whole thing might be easier if it was just bigger. Maybe you just used a bigger octagon. And that's what I've done. I've used a bigger octagon. This is my bigger octagon. Also, she takes such unique twists on these shapes, and it makes me just want to build traditional houses out of these weird shapes. So I built another traditional because that's what I do. This one I think is really cute though. I think it turned out oddly, what's the style that I said I couldn't build? It's Tudor. It turned out oddly Tudor looking. I'm not sure how that happened, but I'm happy with it, I think. I like the shape. Like, in the end, I like that this looks like a weird little mushroom house. I think it's adorable. I think little mushroom people could live in it, except it's just gonna be regular Sims. Also, I have the hiccups, apparently. Oh, God. That's how my existence is going. I have like 30 seconds of free time to record this voiceover, and I have the hiccups. Oh, God. Anyway, so I thought this would be partially story time, because my parents, very ill-advisedly, have moved into luxury apartments. Luxury being the key word here. Means that the other people who live in these apartments think that they run the world, which is so funny and so bizarre for me because I grew up in the lower middle class suburbs. So I was trying to get things to work in this window, by the way, but it just isn't how life works, and windows hate me. Okay, that's been said. Yeah, so I grew up in the lower middle class suburbs, so I just find it utterly hilarious when people are like weird and entitled about things. But also, this is just like a pro tip if you're apartment hunting, and something I was really considering. It's a sort of double-edged sword here. If your apartment is carpeted, you have to deal with carpet. Ew, who likes carpet? You can tell from my builds, carpet and I don't get along. But if your apartment isn't carpeted, it means the other people around you don't have carpeted apartments, and no matter how much you complain about it, you're gonna hear them walking. And if you didn't know that in advance, that when your apartment building isn't carpeted, you can hear through the floors, that's shitty. Like, it sucks, bro. But also, that's a you problem, dude. Oh, don't live on a lower floor of an apartment. building that's not carpeted if you don't want to hear people. Like, that's just... But I understand that that's a life lesson that I learned because I was living in an uncarpeted apartment building at the very beginning of my formative life. So, anyway, I'm not gonna, like, actually tell this story properly. Oh, I'm very excited, by the way, that sink works in that formation right there. That sink works. I thought the diagonal wall being there would keep your sim from using the sink, but nope, she washes her hands great. So that's fun. Sorry, I got sidetracked again. I'm gonna get sidetracked a lot. It's my special hobby. Yeah. So that's just kind of the gist here. We've had some issues with people not knowing that that's how apartment buildings work, and it has upset my mother, which is hilarious, by the way, because my mother couldn't stomp if she wanted to. And I'm allowed to joke about that because, well, she's my mom, but my mother is disabled. And you can't tell from, like, she does a very good job in the very limited functioning time she has. So, like, she walked down the stairs to introduce herself to this person who had so many issues with the sound of feet. And if you yell at my mother, who literally can't stomp, about stomping, it's just, I find it so funny, and I know that that's evil. Like, that's horrible. But also, that's how I'm processing the situation, is that it's been cracking me up, which is terrible. But also, it made me miss my roommates just horribly. I love them very much, and we handled all sorts of situations like this because student housing is its own beast. That's another thing. I just lived in student housing. I've had every complaint under the sun because student housing is student housing, and that's how life works. But yes, so that's been an adventure. I also wanted to touch on the fact that I uploaded a Let's Play today. I've been planning that for a while, and the first episode turned out so bad because my computer was not on my side. It was lagging. It broke a couple times. Just straight up gave up on me. But that was kind of fun. It's my way of processing that I can't do what I do right now. And part of missing my roommates is missing comedy, is missing, you know, what I actually do. So it's been nice to, like, live vicariously through my sim, who has her roommate and is gonna get back into comedy and is eating only pizza. It's just delightful. She needs to have a bar. The second she gets paid the first time, we're gonna buy her a bar, because that'll be much more accurate to my experience. But yeah, I think this build turned out really cute. I've been on this weird kick the last couple builds where I use the same wallpaper in every room, which is a little odd. I'm not sure why I did that, but I kind of like it. Like, I really don't hate it. I also kind of like the shape of this back patio. I know that it's a little weird, but the house is an octagon, so I don't really feel bad about it. I think it's cute. It's got a cute back garden. The front porch isn't as cute as my porches have been lately, but I feel like my shotgun house set the bar for cute porches, like, way too high. I don't know why I did that to myself. It was a really cute porch. It was a great porch. It's weird because normally when I build something like that, I'd be homesick, except I'm home. So I just was in the South and went, woo! Oof. I'm part of this sketch show that was going to be live at our school, but now that we're not at our school, it's just kind of happening online, and everybody's panicking about it, and it's the most stressful experience, and I'm just miserable 24/7 right now. So the fact that I managed to put up 2 builds today, I'll probably be radio silent for another couple days, but the fact that I managed to actually get up these 2 builds today is very exciting to me. I'm thrilled. Yeah. I'm trying to do more consistent landscaping. Like, have landscaping that goes using the same flowers and bushes from the front to the back. So that's something I've been working on. Also, I thought that not straight line path was cute. I'm really happy with the fact that path is a curve. I don't know why. Yeah. Also, I feel like it was technically cheating that I used my dormer space for a bathroom, but also the main floor is fully an Octagon. There's a lot of Octagon happening here. I think it's perfectly fine. I really felt weird about how blank the outside was, but it was definitely overkill. I overcorrected. Anyway, here are the screenshots. I think it turned out cute. I hope you guys are getting through quarantine okay. I don't know, like, what level of schooling you're dealing with, if you are dealing with schooling. But, hey man, we're gonna get through this. Whether we want to or not, we are gonna be dragged kicking and screaming through this pandemic, and we're gonna get out. So, like and subscribe, have a nice day, share this around, see you later.